Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. 20-year-old Skyler Richardson, a cheerleader, has been found not guilty of manslaughter and child endangerment. 3 out of 4 charges she was found not guilty. So I'm going to go ahead and play this and I'm going to continue the rest of my commentary.
Court has been advised that we have a verdict. Are we ready for the jury?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, Mr. Mullins, go get the jury. You may be seated. Who has been selected as the foreperson for our jury?
I have.
All right, ma'am, has the jury reached a verdict in the case?
We have.
Without disclosing the nature of the verdict, were you able to follow, was everybody able to follow my instructions while you were deliberating?
Yes, sir.
Were you able to remain free from any outside contact, communication, or influence during the deliberation process?
Yes, sir.
All right, please hand the verdict forms to Mr. Mullins. In advance of the reading of the verdict, I want to thank each of you for your service. After this, you will be discharged from your service. You'll be returned to the jury room, reunited with your electronic devices. I have a couple of minutes that I would like to talk to you, and then we will get you on your way. You will be able to speak with anybody about the case that you would like, but you are not required to do so. Whether you decide to speak to anybody is a matter of your own free choice. Would the defendant please rise? With regard to count 1, we, the jury in the above captioned case, find the defendant, Brooke Skyler Richardson, not guilty of the offense of aggravated murder, and there appear to be 12 jury signatures affixed. Verdict form 2, involuntary manslaughter. We, the jury in the above captioned case, do hereby find the defendant, Brooke Skyler Richardson, not guilty of the offense of involuntary manslaughter. Count 3, child endangerment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Brooke Skyler Richardson, not guilty of child endangerment. It does say we further find the defendant did not cause serious physical harm to the alleged victim, but that finding is not necessary as a matter of law. Verdict form number 4, we, the jury in the above captioned case, find the defendant, Brooke Skyler Richardson, guilty of the offense of abuse of a corpse. Ladies and gentlemen, are those the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, sir.
You may be seated. All right, again, you are now discharged from all your service. Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you will now be returned to the jury room. Thank you for your service. Mr. Mullins is going to give you back your phones and such, and I will see you in a couple of minutes. You may be seated. We are on the record outside the presence of the jury. Anything additional from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Anything additional from the defense?
No, Judge.
All right, the court will order that the verdict forms be filed. I will draft an entry accepting the verdict forms. I'm going to set this matter for sentencing tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I will order a pre-sentence investigation between now and then. So court services will conduct a pre-sentence investigation. They can tell me that they can get that done between now and tomorrow. Bail for the defendant is hereby revoked pending sentencing. We'll see everybody tomorrow at 11 o'clock. That's all.
All right. Court's in recess.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Brooke Skyler Richardson, has been found not guilty three of the four charges. One of them is involuntary manslaughter, and the other is child endangerment. Now, this reminds you of the Casey Anthony case in Florida. So, she was accused of, burying her child in the backyard. So, three of the four charges, she was found not guilty. And I think one of the charges she felt guilty is dealing with, I think, something with the court. But I guess she's going to get lesser sentence for that. Other than that, the big serious charges she felt found not guilty on. Now, if this was a black girl, she would spend the rest of her life in prison. I'm just going to be honest with you. So, again, Brooke Skyler Richardson, who was a cheerleader, a 20-year-old cheerleader, decided to bury her child in the backyard. With the Casey Anthony case, they found her daughter at the trunk of her car, but, she was found not guilty on that as well. But it seems to me, ladies and gentlemen, that this young lady here is getting away with the most serious crime. And obviously, it's white privilege, as usual. Because again, if this girl was black, she would spend the rest of her life in prison. She would never ever get out. So tell me what you think about this case. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. And with that being said, the Lions Den signing off. Deuces.